Hello everyone, don't mind this little setup. It's just a messy corner in the room. Lots of dust and smudges on the wall. Anywho, and the floor. Today we're doing another figure comparison. And we're going to be doing it Funko versus Playmates. That's right. The grand holders of the Godzilla vs. Kong figure license. We have Playmates' Heat Ray Godzilla and Kong with Battle Axe. And in this corner we have the Godzilla with Heat Ray. I'm plugging the beam. And the Kong with Battle Axe from Funko. Today we're going to be doing another 6-rounder, which you pretty much know how this works if you watched the previous episodes. If you not, go watch them. And yeah, let's start with number 1, Sculpt in Paint. First, we're going to kind of compare the Godzillas first, since, spoilers, 3, 2, 1. Godzilla did win the fight. I have an upcoming video as to why and debunking all the rumors. I'm going to come out and say this. Even though these two have been compared already in the NECA versus Funko versus Playmates video, I still think that this guy's sculpt is not bad. He has some good detail, especially from the CG model used in the movie. But it's just, even though he's a stylistic chibi recreation, I just think that his sculpted detail is a whole lot better. I'm not comparing accuracy, that's an unfair comparison. But like in terms of which one looks better overall, this one looks a lot better than this. This is like a bland black plastic with some dry brushing throughout the body, while this actually has some nice non-mellow detail, and it has some really nice dry brushing and paint. Maybe a bit of heavy handing, but honestly, with a figure like this and a bunch of details like this, dust all over the place, yeah, you're gonna need a heavy hand at this. So yeah, that's kind of that. For the Kongs, on the other hand, this is kind of where, again, a little confusing, because this is the regular version of the Playmates. This is the flocked version of the Funko. So how do we properly pair this up? Well, I'm gotta be honest. It's incredible that this one has so much detail, and debatably is more realistic because it has like a fuzzy, furrish like texture. Like in terms of the texture itself. This one obviously is more accurate to the movie, but again, we're not comparing accuracy here. It still looks nice. But even though that this and this, you know, they have their own flaws, I gotta say this is actually kind of the better figure in terms of the sculpted texture and paint. The reason why is because he lacks paint, or like a lot of paint, I guess. Even on the original, they just highlighted the fur and that was it. While this one, they went all out with the dry brushing, the black spray, the teeth, the tongue, and even the battle axe on both of them is probably better because, like, look at this. Looks like from a cartoon, and look at this. So, who do I think is better? I think the Funko Godzilla is better than the Playmates Godzilla, but I think the Playmates Kong is better than the Funko Pop Kong, like in terms of sculpt and paint. I gotta say, I gotta give this round to the Funko. Why? Because at least these two look consistent with each other. These two look like they're from entirely different figure lines. Kong completely wipes the floor with Godzilla here. And keep in mind, these two are tag teaming them. So, I gotta say, Funko wins round 1. Round 2, articulation. The Funko Pops are not known for their posability, and as a result, have no posability. They're basically chibi little statues, in a sense. This Kong, though, does have some head movement, but it's very mild, and that's all it can do. The Kong, on the other hand, or actually both of them have head swivels. Both of them have rotations at the arms. I'm going to show them very mildly because I don't want to rotate them all the way. Both of them have joints at the legs. Kind of go like that. And both of them have unique joints to each other, with Godzilla having a jaw joint exclusive to him, foot swivels, and a ball-jointed tail, while Kong has hinges at the shoulders, the elbows with swivels, swiveled wrists, swiveled and hinged legs, and hinged kneecaps. So Playmates completely knock out Funko, even with that tiny head swivel. Sorry, Kong, that ain't doing you any favors. Round 3, accessories. Let's again move the Kongs out of the way. Let the Godzillas have their fun. Whoops. So yeah, this Godzilla has a heat ray of his own, and this Godzilla has a heat ray of his own. I gotta say, in terms of the sculpt and paint on both of them, Funko and Playmates did a good job. Except for one thing. This is taken from the Monster Arts Spitfire 2014 Godzilla. Don't believe me? Go back to my review. I think it was my review. I don't know. I pointed it out there, or if not one of my other videos. And I literally tell that this is entirely taken from that figure. This is an entirely new sculpt and has some painting at the bottom. I can see some mild chippage, but honestly, again, that's probably just due to me. Jeez, there's a lot of dust. Hope you all forgive me for that. So both of them can just kind of plug in the mouth. Also, that's made of solid plastic or translucent plastic, both of them. But that's made of more solid material. This is made from more flexible rubber material. The Kongs, on the other hand, this comes with a battle axe, and this also comes with a battle axe. But there's one thing. Unlike the Godzilla beams, which both of them came detached out of the box, and you can reattach them, disattach them, whatever you please, this Kong's axe is actually removable. I don't want to take it out because it might ruin the paint. And this Kong's axe is not. Though I gotta give credit that it has a flock material, so I guess that counts as a gimmick, since this is a special edition. But that being said, who do we judge in terms of gimmicks and accessories as a winner? Well, that round, or this round, is actually going to have to go to the Playmates. Why? Because even if we consider the beam and the fur to be gimmicks and accessories, that'd be 1 point each, or 1 accessory gimmick, 1 each, if you know what I'm talking about. The beam and axe would also tie that at 1 each for these guys. But the thing is, they come with their own unique battle damage. Kong has it on his arm right here. I'm not going to take it off because it's actually kind of a pain to do this in this camera angle. And this, Godzilla has it across his stomach to chest and belly. So that's 2 accessories versus 1 for like each, you know what I'm talking about. 1 accessory, 1 accessory, 2 accessories, 2 accessories. So 4-2, Playmates wins. Uh-oh. Round 4. Actually, we're going to kind of skip this, go to part 2.